Ever feel like the more you chase him, the farther he drifts away? What if the secret to making him long for you is actually quite the opposite of what you've heard? In this video on Feminine Queen, I'll show you why stepping back and holding your ground can awaken something powerful inside him. My queens, you carry a natural elegance and strength that goes far beyond surface charm. Feminine Queen is about celebrating that quiet confidence and inner power each of you possesses. Sometimes the greatest act of that power is simply showing up with grace and a touch of mystery. Today we'll dive into the psychology of attraction and a bit of stoic wisdom to reveal how every pause and confident breath can turn the tables in your favor. Buckle up, my ladies, because this journey is deeply personal. You are about to learn why your stillness commands attention, and how each step you take back is really a step toward your truest, most magnetic self. Drawing on insights from Carl Jung and the timeless pillars of emotional resilience, we will illuminate how the feminine queen in you rules her world from within. Stick with me. This isn't about tricks or games. It's about claiming your sovereignty and lighting the eternal flame inside you. 1. There's an ancient part of a man's psyche wired to pursue a challenge. When you gently pull back instead of constantly chasing him, you awaken that hunter hero inside him. Psychologically speaking, your measured distance creates a mystery he instinctively wants to solve, making him see you not as just another woman, but as a prize on the horizon he must rise to meet. By calmly choosing your presence and then withdrawing it, you demonstrate self-control that speaks louder than words. This self-mastery echoes the Stoic principle that the only thing within your power is your own judgment and action. In practicing such intentional restraint, you signal your inner stability and independence. In that centered strength, you become irresistible. You are a feminine queen, and your sovereign grace becomes his inspiration. He sees in you a standard he must measure up to, one born not of neediness, but of quiet confidence. 2. Mystery is your alchemical veil. Instead of explaining every thought or feeling, hold some space. Become a bit of a riddle. Psychologically, this invites him to project his unconscious ideals onto you, making you the living symbol of everything he wants. Carl Jung taught that men carry an inner image of the feminine, their anima, and when you remain subtly beyond easy understanding, you invite his anima to wander free. Your smile, a pause, a thoughtful silence, these become sparks that ignite the hidden corners of his mind. You're not playing games, you're living your truth and preserving an air of gentle intrigue. This preserves a poetic tension he cannot find anywhere else. The stoic woman in you knows she owes no constant explanation. In embracing this, you remain steadfast in your principles and unshakable in your boundaries. In that integrity and mystery, your feminine power truly captivates him. 3. Your absence creates sacred space, a crucible for transformation. When you step back and give him room, the contrast between your presence and withdrawal becomes electric. It's not punishment, it's a fertile emptiness where he suddenly senses something is missing and is forced to act. Psychologically, this void stirs him to confront feelings he often pushes aside, awakening parts of himself that long for connection and challenge. He feels the gentle echo of where your warmth used to be, a restlessness in his chest he can't ignore. In that moment, he stands at a crossroads, remain safe in the known, or step up toward the unknown and grow. It's like he's drawn to finish an unclosed sentence in his mind. From a Stoic perspective, you're gifting him the opportunity to exercise choice and responsibility. You're not begging for attention, you're upholding your own dignity. In that steadfast calm, you remain sovereign, and he may very well rise to meet you, transformed by the journey. 4. The rhythm of your presence becomes a dance. Instead of vanishing completely or flooding him with attention, you pull back in waves, like the moon waxing and waning in the sky. Psychology tells us the brain craves novelty and pattern. Each reappearance of yours deepens his curiosity. In those moments of polite absence, you are the warm light glimpsed behind a diaphanous curtain. This brevity magnifies your presence, making every encounter feel like a precious gift, rather than a mundane expectation. A Stoic might note that you remain consistent to yourself. Your boundaries hold firm even as you soften and brighten. You remind him gently that you are always there, only one step away. a mystery dancing just beyond comprehension. All right, feminine queens, thank you for being the heart of this incredible community. We wouldn't be here without your likes, comments, and shares. Keep that powerful energy flowing, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and share. I'll love you forever for it. 5. Over time, you realize this isn't just a trick. It becomes your path to sovereignty. What started as a conscious strategy naturally transforms into a pilgrimage of self-discovery. In Carl Jung's psychology, this process is called individuation, shedding the borrowed skins of insecurity and stepping into your true self. You stop waiting for his validation and begin finding worth within. The playful chase dissolves into something far more profound, an unshakable confidence rooted in your own essence. The more you look inward, the less you rely on external sparks to ignite your flame. From a Stoic perspective, you're turning lead into gold. The desire for approval becomes fuel for inner mastery. Each deliberate withdrawal becomes a step forward on your personal odyssey, and the frequency you emit shifts from longing into radiant self-possession. 6. Once anchored in wholeness, you cease to orbit around his ego, and instead become a mirror reflecting his unlived potential. Psychologically, this is one of the most potent transformations. You no longer meet him halfway. You stand whole and true, illuminating the gap between who he is and who he could be with you. He might test this, pushing against your boundaries to see if the old version of you still exists. Yet, when you remain unwavering in your integrity and self-respect, you simply stand tall and true. Your very being becomes a silent challenge to rise. In that Stoic steadiness, you challenge him not through words, but through presence. Your calm completeness silently demands his evolution. As he witnesses your integrity, he finds himself striving to align with the strength and balance you embody. 7. This is the sacred reversal. Your power dynamic completely flips. You are no longer flickering like a candle for his attention. You become the self-sustaining sun of your own world. Psychologically, this shift transforms you from an object of pursuit into the source of inspiration, drawing him toward your radiance. A Stoic foundation keeps you unwavering. You know you are complete within yourself and don't need anything external to shine. This inner freedom intensifies your allure, making him drawn not by need, but by genuine admiration for the self-possession you project. You become the gravitational center of your own universe. The chase is no longer about him winning your love. It's about him striving to become worthy of the partnership you symbolize. In this reversal, you embody the truest form of magnetic sovereignty. 8. Now comes the test of your transformation. Guarding your hard-won sovereignty with iron-bound grace. If he does return, drawn by your radiance, you won't slip back into old habits. Psychologically, this means you treat yourself with the respect you've always deserved, enforcing boundaries that reflect your true worth. From a Stoic standpoint, you hold firmly to your values without apology. You welcome him not to the old house of comfort, but to the grand palace of your evolved self. And it's his choice to rise to meet the queen you've become. This steadfast dedication to self-respect is the ultimate testament to your growth. You safeguard your peace as fiercely as a queen protects her realm. And in doing so, you ensure that any reunion is on terms of equality and mutual honor. And 9. This is the ultimate throne of your journey, discernment as a divine right. With your crown fully on, you no longer wonder, will he return? You calmly ask, does he deserve to be here? Psychologically, this elevates you from seeker to sovereign, choosing from strength rather than desperation. From a Stoic perspective, nothing disturbs your peace. Your self-respect is greater than any external approval. You hold the scepter of choice, knowing your love and attention are precious, not owed, and you give them only to those who honor your kingdom. In practicing this level of discernment, you reinforce your sovereignty at every turn. Your decisions become reflections of your highest virtues, guiding you toward relationships that truly serve your well-being. 10. Finally, you arrive at the eternal flame within, your self-created sanctuary. You are the still point in life's storms, the inner temple whose pillars stand firm, no matter who enters or leaves. Psychologically, this is the crown jewel of your journey, the realization that you are the source, the origin, the flame that needed no external spark. When you embody this truth, your presence carries effortless authority and regal grace that commands respect without demanding it. From a Stoic perspective, nothing outside can shake the flame you carry. If he arrives, it's only to stand beside the throne you've built, not to complete you. This is your true coronation, recognizing that your power was always inherent, waiting only for your own royal decree. I hope this journey has reminded you of just how powerful and self-sufficient you already are. Each lesson, from graceful retreat to divine discernment, was about revealing your inner queen. You are a feminine queen, always deserving of your own respect and love. As you step forward from here, cherish the wisdom you've gained, that you always had the strength to light your own way. Remember to live by your highest virtues, courage, wisdom, grace, and let them guide you in every relationship and situation. Thank you for spending this time with me on Feminine Queen. If this conversation spoke to you, please subscribe and join our sisterhood of wise, empowered women. Share this video with another queen who needs to hear it, and let's grow together. Your support means the world, and I am deeply grateful for each and every one of you. Until next time, hold your head high and remember, your crown was never given. It was always yours. Stay confident, stay graceful, and above all, stay true to the amazing woman you are. Good night, my queens.